I don't know that Lori and I necessarily had a first date. I would think that our first dates would be cooking together at my house in Texas when we were working together. I lived out in DC for like 6 years, and I don't know if you've ever lived in a city where there's a lot of one-way roads, but the first time I turned the wrong way on a one-way road, I went, oh, and it's like the worst feeling that you've ever felt in your life. And so I would describe Lori on a bad day as a wrong way sign. I think the first time that I looked down at Lori and realized that that I just said everything was right was actually really a very geeky moment in my life. I just got done reading a Stephen Hawking book on time and space and relevancy, and we were standing out on a porch, and there were just a lot of stars up in the sky, and there's like just a lake out in front of us, and we were talking about the stars, and I was busted out all of this really random, deep, geeky stuff. And when I got done talking, I remember looking at her and looking at her eyes and being like, oh my God, I just said something right. Go-kart racing. Lori's nickname for me, it'd probably be Babe. Oh, Babe. Babe? Babe! Babe.
You are kind of a babe.
Lori's first gift to me was actually a bucket full of cleaning supplies. It included Clorox bleach towelettes, hand sanitizer, gloves, scrub pads, bleach, toilet bowl cleaner, bathtub cleaner, and any other supplies that you could fit in one big tub.
Did you ever use it?
It was the gift that kept on giving.
Did you ever
and I
use
used it all right away.
all of them?
All of them at least one time. I made sure to use at least every product once, and I had to clean that toilet a couple times.
Nice work.
After I met her family, the first time she met me,
What year was that?
2001. Her and her friend, her best friend, who's actually, I don't know if she has graced us with her presence or not, but Teresa Anderson, who lived down in Annapolis, brought Lori up my last week in Washington, D.C., and I gave Lori and her friend a tour of the Capitol. From that moment on, let's just say I had her at hello. I would be in Thailand. Lori would be at home in bed with a book. I must answer this question truthfully. Braveheart. Having a mother-in-law. Seven. I would say that my favorite condiment is whatever one is available. I don't know, man. I like condiments a lot. That would be a Walter, or maybe just Just a 380.
If Steven had to give a body part for you, what body part would that be?
Of course I'd give her my heart. Oh, I get weird when Lori grabs my glass of scotch. Perfect. I would say Little Women. I think the number one thing that I do that drives her the most genuine nuts is be spontaneous, or I spring things on her at the last minute, be like, oh, let's go do this. Hey, let's go out and go, let's go do this. My first pet was Juliet, was a guinea pig. Lori grew up in a home with, I think, with a lot of pets, some indoors and some outdoors. I think Lori's first pet was actually a cat that I met my first time I went to visit her house. And when I walked in the door, I think I told Lori that there was a dead cat out on the front porch. And she just laughed and said, no, that's... I don't remember what the cat's name is. Man, we've had so much fun making this movie tonight. Ladies, I'm so glad that you've all been able to join here together with Lori and just celebrate this moment in our lives. Each of you have meant something to one of us. So thanks for coming out. We've had a lot of fun making this movie tonight. We've had a lot of cut-ups. There have been a lot of random questions, a lot of random answers that hopefully somebody has cut out. But it's just been a fun night. So thank you guys all very much for coming out today to celebrate our time together. We're looking forward to the future. We've had so much fun up to this point that we just can't imagine anything different. So thank you guys for coming out. Cheers.